Why is my M37 wife, f30, jealous that my ex-wife has found love?
I don't know what else to add to the title. My wife is kind of obsessed, stalking and following my ex-wife since she told us that she was engaged. Apparently my ex has been seeing this guy for a while, but since she's a mom she didn't want to make it official until everything is serious, not to confuse the children. My wife is in shock and her first reaction to the news is, who is this loser then? But the new guy seems really nice, and instead of being glad that at least her stepchildren would have a good man in their mother's life, my wife is very irritated and angry. I would even say jealous. She isn't following my ex on Instagram, so she can't follow the relationship, so she sent the new guy a follow request. I confronted her and she denied being jealous or obsessive.
I told her that we should be happy since my children will have to live with this man, and it is a good thing that he is good to their mother and that she's in a happy relationship. It benefits everyone. She told me who in his right mind would want her. I was surprised because why would she not think any human, let alone someone like my ex, is worth love? I told her probably plenty would because she is a kind and pleasant person. All hell broke loose and she started calling my ex names. Can anyone help me out here?
If this is true, this is wild behavior. You seem healthy and well-adjusted at least. Only thing I can think of is she has some irrational need to feel superior to your ex-wife? Maybe she is in constant private competition with her?
I'll be blunt. How did you and your current wife get together? Did you cheat on ex with her? If so, current wife might have felt she won against your ex. And now there's someone new to compete for. Hence the friend request to the new man. In her head your ex-wife is a hag that couldn't keep her husband. She thinks she's the upgrade. Someone falling in love with and committing to your ex doesn't fit her narrative. Your ex was meant to grow old and alone in her mind. Your new wife isn't a good person.
Your current wife has some very serious problems. She is obsessive, jealous, has total disregard for the well-being of your own children if she cannot see that silver lining, and a whole other host of personality flaws. Did you not see this behavior prior to marriage? What is their history, and how has she treated your ex-wife to her face in the past? Do not have children with this woman. You will create a much worse family dynamic than you have now, and she will elevate her children above your own, and it will be a constant battle.
Good God, what did you marry? Yikes.
Info: is your ex's new man better than you? I.e. richer, better looking, nicer car, better job?
My gut reaction is, does your current wife also seethingly resent your children for their mannerisms and resemblance to their mother? You may very well be the parent who's brought a toxic adult into your children's sphere.
It's jealousy. She's jealous that your ex had you before she did. Ridiculous, childish behavior. Good luck with that.
Maybe she thought she had won a prize, you, but now realizes that your ex might be the actual prize. Sue your wife said who in their right mind would want her? Well, you must not be in your right mind, cause at one point you wanted your ex. Your wife is insane because none of that concerns her. Sounds like she wanted her to be alone for the rest of her life. You need to put her in line and tell her enough is enough. Your wife is extremely jealous of your ex-wife. She's also emotionally immature and it sounds like sort of a psycho. Big downgrade for you there, bud. My ex-husband's wife was like this. Right down to the attempting to contact my partner on social media. Did you have an affair with her while married to your ex by any chance? It's incredibly strange and unhinged behavior. My only theory is because she stole him from me, I now had no right to move on in her eyes. I don't really know. Thankfully she seems to be over it now. But I know she's made cutting remarks to my ex about the fact my partner is much taller than him. It's really odd and not nice to deal with. I'm thankful my kids are older now and I don't have to deal with them so much. It's up to you if this is behavior you are willing to tolerate. I personally couldn't. I don't know you, your wife or your ex apart from the few hundred words you used to describe them. From your post it sounds like your wife was glad she took you from your ex. The bad guy. Because, well, she's a bad person, but with a new guy who seems nice showing interest in your ex. Your wife is feeling jealous. Is there anything you're leaving out in your post? Like any bad blood or something between your ex and your now wife? Sounds like your current wife gets off on the idea of your ex-wife being jealous of her and her. Your current wife having what the ex wants, and now that that's definitely no longer the case, she's pissed. Just a complete stab in the dark based on limited info. But since you asked, I would guess it's immaturity and also internalized misogyny that a presumably woman who is older than her and divorced with kids would find a relationship. Begs the question why she dated and married a guy who was married and has children. It's a big enough age difference where those subtle differences in maturity now show, but there probably were small signs you missed, but obviously you can't ignore this level of jealousy and immaturity. You are going to have a wild ride with your wife. She needs to get some help.
Wow. You kept the wrong woman this time, buddy.
Jealousy at its finest. Kids are involved here. I would put my foot down and tell her it's A, none of her business, and B, creepy, weird how obsessed she is. If she's still choosing to be delulu, I would leave. Wow, your wife is evil. Who in his right mind would want your ex? Well, you. Once upon a time. Jesus, she is so jealous and she hates your ex. I bet my money on the fact she will go after the partner of your ex.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.